Hello and welcome to another Pauper video. Today we're playing Pauper's version of TWIDDLESTORM, or I like to call it Petal Festival. But neither of those cards are being played in this deck. This deck relies on building a very large land using stuff like Simic, Growth Chamber, or Boilerworks, which tap for 2, and then adding Market Festival or Dawn's Reflection, which make it tap for 4 mana, 3 of which is blue. And then we can cast our spells like Ideas Unbound or Peer Through Depths. Ideas Unbound is a draw 3. Peer Through Depths is look at the top 5, put an instant or sorcery from them into your hand, the rest on the bottom of your library. And then we splice on Psychic Puppetry, which says tap or untap target permanent with splice onto Arcane for blue. Both of these are arcane spells. So we're going to make a really big land, taps for a bunch of mana. As we continue to draw through our deck, we add enchantments to our land, taps for more mana. Now, eventually we will run out of these really awesome cards. So the way that this deck works is there's a bit of an engine and a win condition in Stream of Thought, which is target player mills 4 cards. You shuffle off the 4 cards for your graveyard into your library. So we can use our ideas and our peers, Stream of Thought our opponent or ourselves, and put them back in the deck. So I like to call this the Pauper Past in Flames. We're going to just continue recycling our Ideas Unbound over and over and over. Previous versions of the deck used Muddle the Mixture. So Muddle the Mixture here says counter target instant or sorcery spell with transmute for 1 blue. So while you're going off, you could transmute for things like Ideas or Peer or Puppetry. But I think what I'm going to do is play 12 cantrips with 4 Preordain, 4 Ponder, 4 Brainstorm, and try to just use that to dig for my arcanes once they go back into the deck. The other thing is we do have a small upgrade with Foreboding Landscape over Evolving Wilds because it has cycling for black, blue, green, and you could use any of the blue-green landscapes here. I just decided to use the Foreboding, but I probably should use the Teamer one. So I'll just go ahead and upgrade that. All right, rather than use the red landscapes, because I don't have them, I'm going to use a Dimir Aqueduct. Really, this is just your splash color. It doesn't matter. I'm not playing any red or black spells in the deck. I'm just using it for this land here. And I can make that color of mana from my festivals anyway. So this deck is relatively slow, right? If we're playing a Market Festival on turn 4 and then trying to go off on turn 5, that's not really fast enough for Pauper. So I have 8 accelerators, 4 Growth Spiral, which can put another land, bounce land into play, and 4 snaps to tempo our opponent. If you knew you weren't going to be facing any number of decks that actually have creatures, you could play something like actual Twiddle or Dream's Grip in this spot. But the way that this is going to work is on turn, hopefully for Growth Spiral, we have a Forest and an Island on turn 2. Then we Growth Spiral in a Simic Growth Chamber. Then turn 3, we play our 4th land, Market Festival, turn 4, go off. If we don't have that, if on turn 3 we have Simic Growth Chamber and Island, we can snap our opponent's creature, untapping both of these, netting 1 mana, and then playing the Market Festival. The sideboard here has an additional Stream of Thought. Could be potentially necessary versus a deck that can get rid of your graveyard. Then we have Giga Drowse and Dispel for control decks, Weather the Storm for burn, and Moment's Peace for our aggro opponents. I noticed that maybe this is a little bit risky just having 3. There's a bit of a risk here because if I get one of my Stream of Thoughts exiled, I can't just go off. So I have to think this through. All right, we're just going to go down to 3 Preordain and make sure that there's 3 Stream of Thought in the deck and add another Giga Drowse to the sideboard. Looking to swap the snaps for the Giga Drowses versus a blue deck. And otherwise it looks pretty good. So one of the neat things in this deck is we actually have a deep analysis for a so-called Doomsday Pile, which is what Brian Cook, who also worked on this deck a lot with me, called it. Essentially, if you can Stream of Thought yourself to 0 cards in library, you can put back Stream of Thought, or your deep analysis is going to be in your graveyard, allowing you to draw 2 cards. So you can put back exactly Stream of Thought and Ideas Unbound, draw into these 2 cards, and then Ideas Unbound to go off using the Psychic Puppetry that you hopefully have in hand. I know this was a little bit rambly, so hopefully it makes sense. If you have questions, ask me in the comments below after like and subscribing. If you want sideboard guides, check out patreon.com/kalikaiz. And if you want early access to videos, make sure to hit the members join button on the YouTube page. Make sure to check out cardmarket.com, the largest seller of Magic the Gathering cards in Europe. Let's hop right into the matches. Okay, round one, we're versus Data Pusher, who's on Glee. They've been playing a lot of that. This hand is very land heavy, but we do have a cantrip, and then I'm going to be looking to try to find the rest of the parts of the combo. I'm also not necessarily wanting to go for a bounce land early because they have Wildfire in their deck. Let's go Preordain, find Ideas and Unbound and Puppetry. So that's pretty awesome. I guess we just top both of these, pass the turn. We'll draw into the Puppetry. He says he needs to practice this matchup. I said it's not going to be like you think. Play Malevolent Rumble. Okay. My turn. What did they take? They took the Chromatic Star. I'm going to go ahead and play out my forest. No surprise. Surprise, surprise. So here we need to get to 4 lands. I'm thinking I want to peer through depths, trying to find a snap or a growth spiral. They're passing the turn. No, they're going to play a Krark-Clan Shaman. That's fine. Cast Peer Through Depths. Find another Peer. All right. We'll put it in any order on the bottom. We find the Aqueduct. So I guess I'm going to just cycle for an island and then play the Aqueduct. I'll just discard the landscape. I really hope they do not have a Wildfire here. They crack the landscape, grabbing a forest. I'll discard my landscape. Looks like they're casting a Chrysalis. That's pretty much fine. It's not too much damage. Gets in for 1. Chromatic Star's already in play. We have another Puppetry. I mean, this isn't great, right? They have the combo. I'm probably dead regardless, so I'm just going to Deep Analysis. We'll discard the landscape again. I'm trying to find a snap, but I couldn't peer. I guess I could have peered plus snap if they had the combo. They play a Wellspring, draws a card, cracking some mana for the Chrysalis. They Deadly Dispute the Wellspring. Probably going to get our land wildfired. They play a mountain. Here comes the Wildfire. They Wildfire their own land. Okay. Gets in for 4. We're almost to the point where, because we have double Puppetry, okay, we have the Psychic, we have the Dawn's Reflection. 4 mana. I'll only have 3 mana available. Then I can actually win the game right now. I'm gonna Preordain looking for a snap. Another Reflection. So I'll bottom the land, pop the Dawn's Reflection, play Island, pass the turn. If something terrible happens and they have the combo, I can try to peer into snap. Okay, they're making some mana with the Chrysalis, plays an Ichor Wellspring, plays a Drawsforge Bridge. Looks like they've got a Duress. No, okay. They're going to Deadly Dispute the Wellspring. Right now they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana in play. Okay, right now they have enough mana to cast another Chrysalis. This is going to be 7 damage. Well, 6 right now, 7, 8 if they crack the 2 spawns. Just going to take it. I believe I have more lands in my deck. I can cycle this for an island right now, or save it. No, just want to cycle for an island right now. So our opponent just did not have the combo early enough. They were just kept kind of a hand that was like good enough. One thing, all right, I just have to slam all this. Dawn's Reflection here. Let's start trying to go off. Combo time. Here we go. So we cast and splice on the Psychic Puppetry, targeting this. Press OK, hold the yes key, it will untap. We find a Growth Spiral. Let's go green, blue. Here, untap this, and use the black mana. So I find Stream of Thought or Ponder. I think I take the Stream of Thought. Now I have enough to Growth Spiral in the Aqueduct. I'm going to pick up an island, and then peer again. Untapping this. Take a snap. So if I snap their creature, they could Deadly Dispute it. I don't really want to do that. I need to Ideas Unbound, untap this. We're working up to enough mana to actually cast the Reflection. Now I have enough to go Peer and double splice. Well, it's Peer, splice here and here. Using the black mana. Take up Ideas Unbound. Now let's see. I can go blue, oops, and a green. Okay, and then I have, let's go Market Festival here, sorry, and Ideas Unbound, untap it. We're drawing cards. Now it's happening now. All right, we have enough to Dawn's Reflection again, and untap it again. Drawing cards. Ideas Unbound, draw 3 cards. Now, let's see what I've got in hand. Double streams. So I can make a bunch of blue mana, stream myself once, or maybe I just stream, yeah, I'll stream myself, thin the deck a bit, put back ideas, 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 and ideas. And then we will ponder trying to find the Ideas Unbound. Find brainstorms, okay, and a puppetry. So no shuffle. I think I'm just going to try to snap your creature and see if they're F6'd. They were F6'd. Perfect, perfect. Go green. Try to snap your other creature. Sweet. Then we have a bunch of mana. Put the Market Festival here. And then I will cycle. No basic left. Whoops. Let's brainstorm. Put back these 2 cards. Then I can make green, green, blue, ponder, and shuffle. Let's cycle the landscape. There's an ideas. So now I can just go off. All right, Market Festival on my land. Let's untap some stuff. Ideas Unbound, untap 2 things. Let's do it again. Put some more green in pool. Now I can brainstorm, put back my 2 lands. Doot to doot. And Growth Spiral in one of them. Pick up the other land. Stream of Thought myself. Well, let's Stream of Thought you. I'll Stream of Thought myself. 2 times. Is that too much? Just 1 time. Okay. I gotta take the glasses off. It's too dark. I can't see anything. All right. It was fun while it lasted. Same targets. We're gonna put it back. Stream, ideas, ideas, and here. Now a second one resolves. We're gonna put back ideas, here, peer, and peer. So most of our arcanes are back in the deck. Now I can brainstorm again. I have 15 cards in library. Put these 2 back. Ponder to shuffle. And then we can start going off some more. Draw 3 cards and untap my lands. Oops. To make sure that I click the right thing. If you click your Market Festival, you're in for a bad time. Untap my lands. Tap my lands. Market Festival again. Okay, I've made a bunch of mana. I'm going to draw some more cards. We're at 10 in library. Draw. Let's Market Festival again. See if I can find another Peer Through Depths. I mean, Ideas Unbound. Right now they have 33 cards in their library, and you need 1 mana per card in library, essentially. Ideas Unbound. It's going to be so hard to win post board. So we need to mill them. Let's see. I have to think this through. So each 4 cards is 1 replicate. So if I just replicate it 8 times, that should be enough. Cast with replicate targeting you 8 times. Then we just F6, target you. They scooped it up. After it was over, we could go ahead and hit them with a deep analysis. All right, we win game 1. They didn't see it coming. Let's see. Nothing we can do really matters. I think maybe they could have Pyroblasts, so Dispel could be good. But I think we just want the snaps and the Growth Spiral still. We do have to watch out for Wildfire, but that's not really something we can afford to play through. I mean, we could have had the Blue Elemental Blasts. So here I have a really good hand. Turn 3 Market Festival potentially. Assuming they don't have a Wildfire. We just got to just play into it. Our opponent goes Chromatic Star turn 1. Let's start on a Ponder. I'm the Growth Spiral. I'll keep it. They Deadly Dispute their Fanatical, offering the Chromatic Star, drawing some cards. They go up to 6 cards in hand. My turn. I will preordain. Landscape and a Snap. I think I'm gonna take the Snap, bottom the Landscape, play the Spiral or the Growth Chamber, pick this up, then I'm gonna discard the Deep Analysis. Let's see if they go for the Wildfire. They play an Ichor Wellspring. Okay, so I can go land, pass the turn. Our opponent cracks for a Forest. They currently have 3 men in play. Plays Malevolent Rumble. Finding Bridge, Witness, Forest, Makeshift Munitions. They choose Forest. Plays the Forest. Malevolent Rumble again. They found a Wildfire that we don't have to worry about now. Witness, Forest, Bridge. They choose the Evolution Witness. Going to Growth Spiral. Put my Growth Chamber into play. Pick up my Island. So I think I'm going to go Island and then put the Dawn's Reflection on the Island. Pass the turn. Now I can still Snap and I can here. I got lots of options. Opponent plays a Duress. Okay. That stinks, but I guess it's fine. 3 mana for the opponent. Plays the Evolution Witness. Okay. I'm going to cycle, just make a bunch of blue. Cycle this Ash Barrens. Grabbing an island. I'll untap. Probably just play the Deep Analysis. Find a Pier. Let's start with Deep Analysis. Draw 2 cards. Right now they don't have any black mana. So let's try a Brainstorm. We can put back our lands. Land and another land. Play the island. Cast Peer Through Depths. Looking for the puppetry on a Brainstorm. I'll make a bunch of blue. Snap your Witness. I don't think they can do anything right now with that. Untap. Preordain. Bottom these. Find a Growth Spiral. I think I have to pass. They crack the land. Getting a red mana. Really want the Stream of Thought out of my hand. Plays the Evolution Witness again. Plays Sadistic Glee on the Witness. So if I snap this right now, then they can go Brood Scale, Glee, make infinite mana. Okay, I'll allow it. So they're going to get back something from the graveyard. I guess like a Chromatic Star. That's fine. They map, finding a Duress on top. Okay, that's pretty bad. We can use the Brainstorm to hide. Gets back Makeshift Munitions. Plays a Chromatic Star. They can sacrifice the star for black to get back the Duress. Plays the Duress. Well, let's start with make a bunch of mana. Snap this thing. They're going to get back their Chromatic Star. Okay. Untap. And I will go Brainstorm. Put back the 2 festivals. Put back Stream of Thought. Market Festival. Then I'll just cycle. I got kind of hosed here. They can take my Ideas Unbound. I'm kind of out of action. If they don't take it, I can Market Festival and then just YOLO an Ideas Unbound and try to get there. They took the Ideas Unbound. Let's Growth Spiral. Put in the Growth Chamber. Pick up this. Pass the turn. Try to find an Ideas Unbound off the top. We found it. Cast Ideas Unbound. Draw 3 cards. Cast Brainstorm. Man. Let's put back these lands. Stream of Thought myself. Put back Ideas, Peer. No puppetries in there. Brainstorm again. Okay. So I'll put back the Stream of Thought. Put back the Reflection. I'll Market Festival onto this. And then pass the turn. We're going to discard these 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. So next turn, if they don't disrupt us, we can try to go for the win. Because we can here with puppetry to untap the Market Festival. They have to not have a Wildfire and not have a Duress. 5 mana or 4 mana for the opponent. They're probably going to play a Chrysalis. They play the Chrysalis. Okay, so do they have the Glee now? X for green. So they could go, what are they going to do? Plays a Wellspring. Wow, okay. So maybe we'll get there. We have a lot of mana. I need to find some ideas and bounds. Dawn's Reflection. We'll put Dawn's Reflection here. And then attempt to go for it. We need to find things that draw extra cards. So we take the Pier. Untap. Tap for a bunch of mana. Pier again. Using the green. Draw another Pier. Oh no. Untap. Pier again. We're chaining. Didn't get anywhere. I got a lot of mana in play. There's ideas. Untap. Tap it again. We cast Ideas Unbound. Splicing on and drawing 3 cards. There we go. There we go. Drawing more ideas is perfect. Allows us to put way more cards in hand. Drawing more cards in hand. Let's go. Draw some more cards. Wait. Untap here. We need to make a black mana. Let's cycle the landscape. We find a Stream of Thought. Okay. We have 16 in library. We're going to Stream of Thought, replicate, target you, and replicate it 2 times. And I'll take those 2 targeting me. Okay. We'll put back ideas, 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 and Pier. And then we'll put back Pier, Pier, Stream, Pier. Then we've got a bunch of extra stuff to put in. We can put in a bunch of cantrips. So Brainstorms are good. Brainstorm, Brainstorm, Brainstorm. And the last one is going to just be a Preordain. Let's draw some cards. Draw some more cards. So we drew ideas and double Brainstorm. I still have the streams in my deck. We drew 3 cards. Let's see what we got it here. So now we can take the Brainstorm and put back some cards. So we Brainstorm, put back Island, and put back a Stream, and then we can cycle here, grab the Island out of the deck. So it's kind of like a draw 3. That's the legacy version of using the Brainstorms. Sorry, a lot is going on for me right now. We're going to cast and untap this. Ideas. I love Ideas Unbound. At the end of this turn, you're going to see how many Ideas Unbound I've cast. Excited. Okay, let's draw 3 more cards. Draw 3. Untap my land. Okay, make the land bigger. And we found a second puppetry, so now we can tap both of these lands. It's a little bit annoying, but we can do it. 22. So where am I? Up here. Untap these. Use the green. Find another Pier. We have 27 in library. We've got 23 mana, or 22. Let's see. 29 mana. Let's snap your Chrysalis. Untap these. All right, making more mana. We cannot actually, let's cast this, untap these. Grab the Ideas Unbound. And then I'm going to Stream of Thought you. So 5, 6, 7. 5 times would be 20. 6 would be 24. 7 would be 28. So we need to go replicate it 6 times. And then F6 here. Pointing these all, we're going to put back all of our arcanes and Preordain. That's it. Then I will Brainstorm and put back Stream of Thought. Well, no. We'll put, okay, anyway. We didn't get to see how many ideas we cast. Looks like, yeah, I can't see, unfortunately. That's a bummer. But we did win the game, so I'll take it. On to round 2. Round 2, we're on the play versus Dave Save. I'm going to keep this. I just need green mana. If I find a green source, I can Growth Spiral and go off pretty quickly. But Stream of Thought in hand isn't great. But I do like the acceleration. I don't know what Dave Save is on. I think the last time I played them, they were on Mono Blue. And I would say that Mono Blue is very, very, very bad for me. Our opponent has mulligan to 6. And 5. Okay. Fingers crossed. We'll start off with Island and Preordain. Looking for green mana. I think I should bottom both of these. Finding a Ponder. Opponent's turn. They concede. Okay. So unfortunately, I think we either resubmit or look them up. I'm going to look them up on Goldfish. Our opponent's most recent was Blue Red Terror from September. I think maybe we just bring in the Giga Drowse, but I think we're just going to have to resubmit and just see what they're actually on. All they saw was Island Preordain, and they conceded as soon as they did not draw their land. So maybe they're on a deck that has all cantrips, just looking to draw into a land. Be surprising to just keep a no-lander off of like a bunch of cantrips and just try to rip. Okay. So we have Brainstorm plus Fetch. I'm going to keep. We do have Psychic Puppetry, Ideas Unbound, and a Snap. Our opponent plays a Drawsforge Bridge. Okay. We'll play out the landscape. Well, play the landscape and pass. I can grab an island and then turn to landscape, Brainstorm, get the forest. They're on Glee as well. Wildfire's their land. I'm glad I didn't sideboard, I guess. Let's crack this for an island. Play my landscape out. Pass the turn. But the things we're looking to set back is probably just the Barrens. They play a tap land. I'll Brainstorm. Looking for Growth Spiral and Bounce lands. Did not find either. I'll put back Fetch and Island. And go ahead and find the forest. Untap. Cast a Ponder. Didn't find what I wanted. I'm going to shuffle. There's a Growth Spiral. I can go land and pass the turn. Weird to face Jund twice. They cycle a landscape. Here the deep analysis is probably not that great. But that's the only card I think I don't necessarily need in my hand. Although I think I want to Brainstorm plus Fetch as soon as possible. We're looking for maybe the art enchantments as well. Brainstorm? Yikes. Okay, we'll put back Deep Analysis and Brainstorm. Cycle for land. Grabbing an island. I only have one more basic in the deck. Find Ideas Unbound. Let's cast Preordain. I'm going to bottom, top this, play island, and ponder. There's a Market Festival. Okay, so let's put that underneath up here. No shuffle. Pass the turn. They play a Chromatic Star. Okay, we're going to Growth Spiral and bring the Ash Barrens onto the table. A Deadly Dispute. They've used 2 Wildfires already. It would be surprising if they had another one. But we can try to go off. It seems somewhat unlikely. We're drawing another arcane spell, I believe. Ideas Unbound. Play the Market Festival on the island. So I could cycle through these Ideas Unbound, but then I'm not really drawing into anything that could be useful. Like I'd have to draw a bounce land plus another puppetry, and then at that point I could start making mana. I don't think it's that likely though. We're gonna pass. If they have the 3rd Wildfire, then they do get us. They're gonna cycle. Okay, cycles the landscape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they have enough mana to go off and play a protection spell. We just have to hope they don't have it. They Wildfire their own land. That's pretty lucky. They obviously don't know what I'm doing. I only have 5 men in play. So if they go Creature plus Glee, then I just let it happen. They have to adapt it for them to win. Plays the Brood Scale. Yep. Sure. Glee. Okay, yep. They use the 2 mana. They adapt it, and we make some blue. Go ahead and snap your creature. Untap. I'm saving my Pier for the next turn. Our opponent's tapped out now. Okay, we make 3 mana. We're going to cycle this Ideas Unbound. Looking for another Market Festival. We find an Aqueduct. Ideas Unbound again. Splice. Did not find it. Do it again. Found a Growth Spiral. Let's Ponder. There's the Market Festival. Ah, crud. 1, 2. Okay, phew. Market Festival here. And then make a bunch of blue. I'm going to Stream of Thought myself. And put back Ideas, 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 and Pier. And now Pier is going to be able to generate 1 mana every little bit of a loop. That was close. Take the Ideas. I'll still just go blue. We have 6 mana. Untap the land. Draw 3. More lands. Okay, awesome. Green, blue. Let's draw 3 again. Woot. Sweet. We found another puppetry. So we can spiral, put the chamber into play, pick up the island. Now I will brainstorm, put back 2 lands, and then ponder to shuffle because I have no basics left in the deck. I need to pick up one of my other lands so I can, I guess, go green and a bunch of blue. Ponder to shuffle. I'll have 4 mana. I'm still going to shuffle this. And then we Ideas Unbound, untap this and this one. Or making green every loop too. Then we can spiral, put in this, pick up an island. Now if I draw Brainstorm, I can put it back. Make some mana. And peer again. Now I'm clicking all of my lands. Then I will find a Brainstorm. Untap these things. We'll Market Festival over here. You want to keep the Market Festival on just one land because it's very difficult to click through all of it. I'm going to Brainstorm, put back an island and a landscape. Go ahead and cycle and pick the island back out of the deck. We can maintain it in our hand for more Brainstorms. And now I think I just try to win. So let's make a bunch of mana. One green. Oops, I made too much green. That's fine. We're going to peer. Untap these ones. Okay. Grab a snap. That doesn't matter. Tap all my stuff for mana again. We've almost created the deterministic pile. Wonder if I should just go for that to show everybody. First, we're going to Stream of Thought. Casters replicate one. Let's see, we have 10, 11, 12, 13 mana. So replicate 1 costs 9. I'm just going to replicate 2 costs 9. I'm going to replicate it once, targeting them and then me. So that the first copy resolves on me. I put back Ideas, 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 and Stream. Mill you 4. Put back Stream, Peer, Peer, and Peer. Okay, let's draw some cards. We actually drew all 4 of the puppetries by this point. And I'll tap all my mana. They're at 34 in library, so it won't take too long. Just have to keep moving all the stuff around in my hand. I have 15 cards in hand. Amazing. Untap, untap, untap. Draw 3 cards. Let's go. We're zooming. Tap him again. This is oddly going pretty well. Untap all my stuff. And draw 3 cards again. Ideas Unbound. Doot, doot, doot. Untap everything. We're at 5 cards in the library. We have 1 Ideas left in the deck. Oh, there's another Market Festival. Go ahead and peer. Untap these. Take the Ideas Unbound. So now let's make the deterministic loop. I will, I guess, start with the, well, we'll do the deterministic loop, right? Let's cast Ideas Unbound, or Stream of Thought targeting myself. Put back Stream, Ideas, and Deep Analysis. Okay, so now 3 cards in library. I go, oh, and they scoop it up. They saw the deterministic loop. They're over it, and we win the game. On to round 3. Round 3, we have Growth Spiral and Reflection, Preordain, and a Brainstorm. I'm going to keep it. I don't know what we're going to be doing. Our opponent plays a Contaminated Aquifer. So I will go Island and start with a Preordain, I guess. We'll bottom both of these. I'm looking for more lands. Contaminated Aquifer could be a problem because they might be on Fae, but if it's like Terror, blue-black Terror, it might be a little bit easier for me. Plays an island out. I'm hoping to draw a land. I did not. So I'm just going to cycle and grab my forest, play the forest, and pass the turn. Come on, land. We are looking for a land. Did not find it. I will try Brainstorm. If they have Spellstutter Sprite, I'm dead. Spell Pierce. Bummer. Cool story. Probably have another Spell Pierce. Thoughts Guard themselves, so they appear to be on blue-black Terror. Okay, we will try a Ponder, looking for lands. They're just going to counterspell the Ponder, most likely. Cool. Got me good. Wish I would have drawn some lands. Plays a land. They have 4 in the graveyard. Hey, we found a land. Going to play the island out. I'll stop on their upkeep. Cast a Brainstorm. Oh, they're going to do something. On my end step, okay. They're going to cast the Dahada's Display from the graveyard, discarding a cast down. All right, let's see what else they do. They have to discard a card. This card's a snacker. I'm going to brainstorm looking for a bounce land. We found it. Solid. Put back this and this. Cast the Growth Spiral. Put in the bounce land. Picking up this. And now we just turn after turn try to play Market Festival. They cycle a Lorien Revealed. 4 lands in play. Plays a Tolarian Terror. We'll go land. Try to Market Festival here. Hopefully this resolves. No! They've got the Spell Pierce. Just another counter spell. Okay. The clock is ticking for our side. Gets in for 5. Another Tolarian Terror. So we have 1 more turn. Market Festival. Opponent has been drawing some counter spells. We are dead. Pretty frustrating. They didn't cantrip whatsoever and had triple counter spell. We got ranched. We also got no lands. That's okay. Gotta love them. All right. Concede. Click that concede button. We'll see you in game 2. So snaps are not necessarily very good. We can bring in the Dispels and the Giga Drowses. So we're bringing in the Giga Drowses for sure. And then Dispel seems pretty good. I can maybe trim the Preordain. And then 1 Puppetry. I'm trying to decide if I want to have this many. I'll just bring back in another Puppetry. I like the Growth Spiral. I think the snap is not very good here. Okay, we've opened a 1-lander. I think I should mulligan. Yikes. Mulligan again. We got pretty lucky in the previous game, so not quite so lucky here. I'll put back Dispel and the Pier, I guess. I'm going to play the Landscape in case they play a tap land turn 1. Maybe I can Growth Spiral in a land. I'm just looking to buy myself some time with a lot of blue lands in play, and then I'm going to Giga Drowse them and try to go off. Grab my Forest. Untap. Yay! What a rip. We Growth Spiral, put the Growth Chamber in, pick up the Forest, and pass the turn. Stream of Thought, not very good. Okay. So we have to try to have more blue lands in play than they do. I'm going to Ponder first. Deep Analysis is really good. And Landscape is fine. Pier is fine. So I'll top the Pier, Analysis, Landscape. No shuffle. Play the Landscape out. I'll go Preordain. They're brainstorming. And they Thought Scour themselves. Okay. So let's just bottom, top the Deep Analysis, and then crack this for an island. Pass the turn. We have 4 lands in play. So they could Spell Pierce a Deep Analysis, which wouldn't be great. They have double Snacker and Brainstorm and Thought Scour. I can now Ponder, finding more lands. Click the Landscape, and I'll just crack it. Grabbing an island, pass the turn. Looking to Deep Analysis on the next turn, most likely. They're brainstorming to bring the Snackers back. Gotta love the Snacker backer. I mean, this Snacker was not very sneaky, to be honest. I saw it the whole time. 4 lands in play. They get in for 4. We're going to go to 16. They pass the turn. Have a Dispel now. Try Deep Analysis. Right now we can tap 4 of their lands. They're going Counterspell. That's pretty mean. So if I Dispel, they could just Spell Pierce here. I think I would rather not. They're getting in for 4, putting me to 12. So Deep Analysis doesn't change the clock because I'll still have 1 extra life. Plays a Tolarian Terror. 7 mana in play. Or 7, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 power. Okay. We're going to Deep Analysis. I'll Ponder. I think this has gotten away from us. We just never drew the land. I have to shuffle. All right, I'm going to go ahead and go on to the next match. Here they have 9 power. I could try to Giga Drowse their creatures and untap and do something, but I don't think that gets us anywhere because we don't have any lands. So I'll go ahead and see you in the next game. Round 4, we're on the play versus Chile. We have the Market Festival. We have Pier. I guess I'm going to keep I don't know how good this is going to be. Play the land, pass the turn. Kind of looking for some cantrips to fix up my hand and find some green mana. See if our opponent's on mono red island. Okay. Well, we have land drops. Play the aqueduct, pass the turn. If they're on a boomerang version of mono blue, we are not going to be happy. Mental note, milling some snackers. We can only get the same pairings over and over today. Double Jund, double mono blue, or blue black terrors. Okay, they're brainstorming to bring the snackers back. It's on. Snacker Town. Our opponent is highly considering what's going on with their brainstorm. It could either mean that they did not find a land or that they are just having a little break. They did not find a land. They're going to clean up. Discard another snacker. Gurmag. So we found a puppetry. That's quite good. Let's try up here. Ooh, I know what I should do. No, I don't think I should do that. I'm just going to peer. If I find a snap, okay, I'll take the snap. Play the island. That's the turn. I can snap back their snackers and force them to discard it. They cycle a Lorien Revealed, probably to get the black land. They get the Contaminated Aquifer as I expected. Plays it out. We are looking for a green land. Come on, green land. Did not get there. Play the Aqueduct. Pick this up. Go ahead and snap a snacker back. Then I don't have anything to do. I'm just going to replicate this on myself a couple of times. Sort of thinning my deck. We have most of the things we need. Put back here in the Simic Growth Chamber and the 2 Ponders. All right, your turn. We can do a mini Giga Drowse with our double puppetries. They ponder. No shuffle. Oh, they do shuffle. They're still working on finding lands. Mental note, getting rid of Spell Pierce Island. Bummer. Getting in for 1 or 2. Just 1 creature is what I meant. I have to discard 2 lands, or 2 non-lands. Okay, brainstorm. Come on, Greenland. Okay, I think the growth spirals are not good at the moment. So let's here untap this. I'll take the ponder. Untap my land again. Let's ponder. Shuffling. Okay. Can't take this stuff. And we found the green land. Okay. Grab the forest. Pass the turn. So this turn, we could play the Market Festival. It has to be tapped out, though. They're not currently tapped out. They have a potential counterspell available. They put us to 12. They have a Gurmag in the graveyard and a Snacker and a second Gurmag. Brainstorm brings a Snacker back. Thought Scours themselves, milling double island. Mental Note again. Brings double Snacker back. So they have 6 power in play. Plays a Gurmag. Terror. This is 11 damage. Wow. We ripped Ideas Unbound at the best possible second. So they have 2, 4, 6, 9 power. Or 9, 11 power. Okay. I'm going to try and see what I can do. Draw. Found a snap. I'll make a green. Snap a snacker. You cannot snuff out it. Untap. Dawn's Reflection here. Okay. Ponder. Looking for an arcane. Did not find it. Shuffle. Let's ponder again. Found the pier. No shuffle. Then I'm going to... I guess pier clears those spells, so I'm going to untap my 2 lands. Here, clears the lands that I saw there. Oh, geez. I'll take the Preordain. So if the Preordain had been in Ideas or a Muddle the Mixture, we could transmute the Muddle the Mixture for Ideas Unbound here. As it is, we have to cast the cantrip, hoping for the best. I'm going to bottom these. There's a pier. So I can pier again. Untap my lands. I think we got it now. Brainstorm. Yikes. Any order? Untap. I said it too early. Let's brainstorm. Put back land. And mark one of these festivals. Preordain. Bottom. Bottom. We're fizzling again. Oh no. Brainstorm. Okay. So I can put back these 2. Okay, now I have enough to cycle the Foreboding Landscape if I want. I'm going to Preordain and bottom those 2 lands. Finding ideas unbound. Sick. Market Festival here. Then untap. Tap this, untap here. Come on. This is so sketchy. Okay. Make it green. We'll snap your Sneaky Snacker again. Untap these. Cycle the landscape. The cycling came up. I love it. Make it green again. Bunch of mana in play. We'll draw some more cards. Whee! I love the non-deterministic combo. It just goes hard. And Dawn's Reflection. Okay, we have triple puppetry now. Green. Looking for the Stream of Thought. Brainstorm, putting back Spiral Island. We'll Stream of Thought. So I guess I'm going to untap these first. So I don't need 3 puppetries. Hit a black. Untap them. They have 33 cards in the library. I could just kill them right now. I should probably just do that. Let's draw some cards. Make a green again. Bunch of blue. 33. We have enough. So let's peer and draw some cards. Just floating an extra bit of mana. Finding the deep analysis. Perfect. They can't even untap. Making way more mana. Stream of Thought you. So we need 8, 9. So we'll go 8. Replicate. Just clicking my mana like crazy. And then we will F6. Point all the copies at you. And start putting back my arcanes. All my ideas and my peers. Our opponent's a little confused. They're taking a pause. They scoop it up. They didn't want us to see their deck. I think that's probably smart. We know they have some number of spell pierces. What the Giga Drowses. I think I can afford to cut the snaps. Then I'm going to trim on one stream. Okay, submit. You can also use Psychic Puppetry as a mini Giga Drowse. I'm not sure why I'm playing 4 Giga Drowses if I don't want to use them, right? Maybe I should just be leaning on the Giga Drowses. Wow, we have the Growth Spiral. Okay, this is awesome. Keep. So if they tap out at any moment, we can Growth Spiral in the Growth Chamber. They play Island. I'm going to go Island, Cycle, grabbing the Forest. They Thought Scar themselves, milling Terror and Island, so only getting 1 spell in the graveyard for a Terror, and 1 Terror is already gone. Plays a second Island, holding up Counterspell, Spell Pierce, all that good stuff. And just passing. One thing we can do is we can use the Giga Drowse to force the ability to put a Market Festival on the land. All right, they're passing. Their turn. We'll try a Growth Spiral on their end step. They can counter it. They can use Counterspell or Spell Pierce. They go Spell Pierce. Okay, I untap. Play a 7 Growth Chamber. Pick up my Island. Try another Growth Spiral. That one resolves. Play Ponder. I'm looking for more islands. So I have Ideas, Peer, Scream. Not a big fan of this. I'm going to shuffle. I'm really looking for lands. Okay, I found another island. Or, well, an island via the Ash Barrens here. They cycle a Lorien Revealed. Getting another island. Okay. Oh, they got Contaminate Aquifer. Never mind. Let's cycle. Well, I guess I can Brainstorm first. Oh, we found double Giga Drowse. So Growth Spiral not good here. And I'll put back the Pier. Cycle. Grab an island. Play the island out. I'll pre-art in again. Maybe I shouldn't have played the island. Find Growth Chamber and Ash Barrens. I'm going to bottom the Ash Barrens, top the Growth Chamber, and take a pass. Pass the turn. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A Mental Note. Milling a bunch of spells. That's scary. Plays a Terror. Plays a land. And I guess an Angler here. That's bad. We're just going to try to tap their land and play the Dawn's Reflection. Tap that. They're brainstorming, looking for a Spell Pierce. That gets tapped. Find the Puppetry. I'm going to go Dawn's Reflection on my land. Hoping they don't have a Spell Pierce. They didn't. Play the Growth Chamber. I'll pick up this. Pass. Now I have to, I guess, find a... I have to find a spell that I can use to go off. They have a bunch of lands. And get in for a lot. I have an Ideas Unbound. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Play the land. Okay, I have to pass. All right, tap on my blue mana. We'll play Giga Drowse with Replicate. Target this twice. Target the Angler. I guess we can also tap their Terror. This might make sense. Target the Terror. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Terror. Land. Other land. Other land. And another land. And since we have extra mana, we can just tap the Terror. So they need double counterspell here. I guess Spell Pierce also gets me. Counterspell. Okay, so they get to get in for 10. I think I should just be on 4 Giga Drowse and not worry about the Dispels. Bam. We go to 0. So we'll take the Dispels out. I wonder if I want the Snap. I think I'd rather have 1 Dispel over the Snap. We'll be on the play. Let's do it. Okay, I have stuff to do. Keep. And we can start building up our islands. So Ash Barrens, turn 1. Turn 2, we Growth Chamber, pick it up for an island. Turn 3, we just preordain. Looking for more islands in play. We can Giga Drowse them and then play the Market Festival. And once the Market Festival is in play, we have way more lands for more Giga Drowses. For the Growth Chamber, pick this up and cycle it for an island. Our opponent has played an Ice Tunnel, turn 1, island, turn 2. I'm going to play out my island. If they leave up just 2 mana, then I can Giga Drowse them and go for the Dawn's Reflection. Plays a mental note. Milling, Spell Pierce, Brainstorm. Cycles. Okay. He revealed an island. Plays the island out. Okay, so they're not doing anything. Probably not great for me to just try to play the land, all this then. Play the landscape and cast this Brainstorm. I'll put back the Growth Chamber and 1 Festival. Pass the turn. They Thought Scour, targeting themselves. Okay. They milled Counterspell and Thought Scour. Plays a tap land and a Tolarian Terror. Sacrifice and grab an island. And then go ahead and cycle. Grabbing another island. Play my island out and pass the turn. They play another land. Plays a Tolarian Terror. They're going to combat. Getting in for 5. We'll go to 15, then we'll go to 5. And we can maybe win. They have to not have another 5/5 here. We'll cast with Replicate and try to tap all their lands. This one, and this one. They're floating some mana. I wonder if they're going to Spell Pierce. They could like Dispel or Spell Pierce into another Dispel or Spell Pierce. Spell Pierce, okay. So another Spell Pierce doesn't get me here. Okay, I'm going to go play this. Dawn's Reflection here. I guess I get got by an annul. Dang. I didn't think that they had that in their hand. Preordain. Wow. I got wrecked. Oh, man. So bad. Oh, my God. I called it. I said it. Oh, this hurts my soul. Ow. Oh. Jeez. Oh, my God. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and concede. We'll see you in round 5. We're in round 5 on the draw, trying to play against a different deck. We've played only 2 archetypes so far this league. And I just threw that so bad. I could have Giga Drowsed their land. It hurts so bad. Okay, I'm going to keep. Turn 2, I can ponder. If I find an island, I can go fetch a green source. Opponent's on Arbor Elf. Oh, no. Play the landscape, pass the turn. So actual factual Ponza has not been that prevalent. Let's see. They're on regular green-red ramp. I don't know if I can beat that, but I'm going to try. I have to fetch for an island and ponder into something good. They find Boarding Party Chrysalis, Repurposer, and another Arbor Elf. They choose the Chrysalis. I'm going to fetch for an island. I'm hoping to get that 3/2. That's for sure. They're getting in. I'm going to ponder. Oh, no. Oh, no. We found a land. Oh, geez. Pass the turn. I need a bounce land here. Oh, geez. Our opponent's going to play the Chrysalis out. So now they've got a 5/6 that they can have in play with 3 mana. I mean, 3 cards in hand. Okay, we found the bounce land. So play the bounce land, pick up this, cycle for a forest. Then I will ponder, looking for a snap. Found the snap. Okay. So next turn we actually have the Boiler Works. We're gonna discard the Brainstorm here. Well, no, the Boiler Works is gonna pick this up. We can discard the forest. What am I gonna snap? Maybe the Chrysalis? They have 7 mana in play with all the Eldrazi spawns. A Malevolent Rumble, finding the boarding party. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They have 6 mana for the boarding party. Jeez. Oh my god, we're gonna die. Right now this is 11 damage. Finds a Wild Growth. Okay. Ugh. Tap tap. Play the Growth Chamber. Pick up this. We will snap the Chrysalis. Untap these. Then I'll Brainstorm, see if I can find another snap. I did not. We'll put back land, Brainstorm, Market Festival. If I live, I can win. Right now they have 7 power on the table, so they need a boarding party. Or a Nyx Hydra thingy. They play a Utopia Sprawl. If they had played it on their forest, they could have made way more mana. Chrysalis. Untaps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Another Chrysalis. We're going to survive at 1 life. Well, 2 life, I guess. They're going to get in for 6 here. 0 cards in hand. We did it. We did it, everybody. I'm still alive. Hooray. Okay. Tap this. Begin. Untap the land. Draw. Draw 3. Can play this. Market Festival again. They have no cards in hand. Draw some more cards. Draw 3. Untap my land. Easy peasy. Okay, let's see. Do we want to do anything with this? I'm going to start with Preordain. Bottom some lands. Preordain again. Another Puppetry. Snap I don't really need. Top the Puppetry. We will cast and untap both my lands this time. Finding a Growth Spiral. Then let's Brainstorm. Put back land and Growth Spiral. Cycle for one of the lands. Finding the Ideas Unbound, I just want to keep Ideas Unbounding. Drawing 3 cards is the way I want to do it. Untap these lands. Zoom. Okay. Did I draw a festival? I did not. Okay. Yoink. I think I can peer a couple times before streaming myself. I'll rearrange my hand a little bit. Untap this one and this one. You cannot double target one of your lands. Take the Ponder. Maybe it's better to take the snap and then just make enough mana to actually win here. I can Ponder and then use the Peer Through Depths to get past the Ponder stuff. I will take the Dawn's Reflection. Reflection here. And then Peer again. Making the stream. Tapping my lands for some more mana. All the mana. Snap your Chrysalis. Because it doesn't matter. Untap. Tap some more. Okay, we have 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. We can stream ourselves to 0. Let's untap our lands, I guess. Then see how much mana we have. Just want to float 4 mana total. So I can Peer plus double Puppetry. I have 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. I'll do 5, 6. We're going to replicate targeting you. I'll just do 6 times. Replicate. Point all the replicates at me. Okay. Stream of thought myself. Put back ideas, ideas, Peer, ideas. And then more arcane spells with Peer, ideas. And I guess that's probably fine for now. So what we get, Ideas Unbound again. Okay. I'm getting my deck size smaller. Put back the Ideas Unbound on Brainstorm. Ideas, Peer, ideas. Okay. What's next? Ideas, stream, Peer, Ideas Unbound. Okay, mill you 4. I'll put back, I guess, 1 Reflection, Brainstorm, and a Preordain. Okay, Peer. What do we find? We should be able to get there. Finding brainstorm. That's not what I wanted. Okay, let's brainstorm. Put back these two. Stream myself. Green, black, green, blue. Stream myself. One time. Put back stream, peer, ideas, and appear. And now I have to cycle the landscape. Close to fizzling. Growth spiral. We will play this and pick up the land. Growth spiral again. Guess I put the land into play. I'll brainstorm. Oh my goodness. I'll put back this, and then cycle. Oh no. No lands. Brainstorm. Okay. Put back these two. That was scary. I'm going to peer and untap this. Grab the ideas inbound. Okay, let's draw 3 cards. We have 15 cards left in the library. Untap my lands and draw 3. Find another Dawn's Reflection, so let's build that land up bigger. Who needs Lotus Field? Okay, made a bunch of mana. Cast Peer with Splice. Grab another ideas. Untap. Now our opponent is probably going to be bringing in Deglammers and then Relics, I guess. We're going to untap these. I like the idea of bringing in Weather or Moments Pieces. Here we go. Cast ideas inbound again. And I'm just not narrating me clicking all my mana, so you don't have to watch that. We have 5 cards left in the library. Draw 3. 2 cards left in library. Can Growth Spiral the Growth Chamber into play. We have 40 some odd. I'm going to peer, untap this, untap this. I'm not taking that. We will untap and then replicate a bunch of times and dome them with a deep analysis. Target you 9 times. Okay. Now we just click. Just spam click our opponent to put all the streams on them. Press the F6 key. Put some stuff back in the deck. Our opponent's taking some pauses. Okay, there we go. Let's put back some arcanes. And then point everything at you. If they don't actually concede here, we get to see their entire deck. And deep analysis. Bam. Okay, so let's see what's going on in their deck. They've got Lead the Stampede. 1, 2, 3. Maybe they had to Lead the Stampede in hand. So they're on the Lead the Stampede build, not the Overrun type build. Okay. So sideboard wise, Moments Piece is quite good against this deck. I don't think we need the snaps. And that's pretty much just going to be it for me. I'll just try to stall with the Moments Piece until I have a line for victory. We do have to watch out for Deglammers though. So do I want the Dispels? I don't think so. Okay. This hand is fine. We have Growth Spiral into Moments Pieces lined up. So this is like a draw 2 essentially because it gives us 2 time walks. Our opponent has mulligan to 5. Can we get that 3-2? They start out with the Forest and an Arbor Elf. We play the Landscape. Stream of Thought was not a very good draw. I'm just going to go ahead and grab my Forest right now. Save a little bit of time. They're making 3 mana. Plays an Eldrazi Repurposer, so their clock is on. We have a Ponder. I can Ponder plus Shuffle. So I will do that. I don't think I can take these cards necessarily. I do like the Ideas Unbound. I'll take that. No Shuffle. And then I'll shuffle with this. Grabbing an island. Opponent cycles the Oliphant for a red land. Finding the Wooded Ridgeline. They have 4 power on the table. They're going to put us to 16. Alright, I'm just going to go ahead and lean on... Play the Growth Spiral first. Just in case I draw into something good. Find a Brainstorm. Let's go Island. Cast the Brainstorm. Down the Growth Chamber, so that's pretty awesome. I guess I'll get rid of the Landscape and the Stream of Thought. Play the Growth Chamber. And then I'm going to set a stop on my upkeep to make sure that I don't pick that stuff back up. Pick up my Forest. On my upkeep, I'm going to cycle for an island. Then I can start fogging until I find the ability to actually win. All we need is 1 enchantment. Opponent plays an Avenging Hunter. certainly bad. They go into the Undercity, finding a forest. We're going to have to fog a couple of turns. We're going to 13. Cycle, grab an island, take a draw, play a land, and I'll Growth Spiral, play another land, cycle this one, I think. Trying to find the spells that matter. Pass the turn. So one thing we can do is Ideas Unbound and then discard, like use it as a bad Faithless Looting. They put some stuff on their land. They put some counters on their creature. I'm going to fog. They have 2 cards in hand. They're untapping. Plays another Avenging Hunter. That puts me to 8 life. 1 card in hand. I have to hope that they don't have... Oh, they're playing it out. Malevolent Rumble. So they have nothing in hand. They're going to have a boarding party. If I find the enchantment, I can win right now. Let's Preordain. Pretty good top deck. I'll bottom, top another Preordain. So now this Preordain is looking for a fog or an enchantment. We find the Market Festival. So I'll bottom the Stream of Thought, top the Market Festival, and then I have to play the land and pass, fog in their upkeep or whenever. They're drawing an extra card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're going to be able to cast a Declaimer if they draw into it. Cast the Moment's Peace. They did not cast the Boarding Party. I wonder what that means. Plays another Avenging Hunter. So they get to go into Throne. They found Declaimer. So they might not have one in hand. It'd be pretty bad for me if they do. Finding Arbor Elf. Plays a Forest. So 1 unknown. I'm going to go for it. Market Festival. Make a bunch of blue. Ideas Unbound and untap. Do you have the Declaimer? 2 are back in your library. They didn't have it. Ooh. Let's do some more drawing. Draw 3 cards. Okay, draw some more cards. So we've drawn 9 cards now. Let's Reflection here. Now this taps for 6 mana, and we do have a Growth Chamber. I'll pick up a basic. That way I can do the Brainstorm tricks. Let's start with a Brainstorm. Brainstorm. Put back the basic. Put back a Landscape. Then I can Peer. Untap this, untap this. I'll float just the blue. Ideas Unbound is good. Untap my lands. Okay, it's happening. We're going to finish off with a 3-2. Feels pretty good. Let's draw some cards. Let's put this enchantment here. Do I have another one in hand? I do. Okay. Play another enchantment. We have Stream of Thought in hand. Triple Puppetry. So I think I'm going to Stream of Thought myself once. Put back ideas, and ideas. We have 3 peers. Oh no, that's not great. And then Brainstorm. Put back Landscape and Peace. We found another stream. So we can... I have 7, 8, 9 mana. This costs 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So now I can replicate, target you, replicate 1, targeting me. All right, so we get to mill ourselves another 4. Put back the Stream of Thought, Ideas, and Peer. And then mill you 4, putting back Peer, I guess just double Preordain. And then we'll draw and untap our lands. Okay, now I found a Growth Chamber. So let's Growth Spiral in another Growth Chamber. Picking up the Forest. Peer through Depths. Untap 3 bounce lands. Another reason why I really like this version of the deck is that you just keep putting bounce lands into play. Making extra puppetry is very good. I'll take the Ideas Unbound. Untap. Okay. Oops, I shouldn't tap that one until I put another enchantment on it. We are making so much mana. Way better than a Lotus Field. Draw. Untap this one, and that one. Okay, how much mana do we have? Tons. Well, let's put another enchantment on my land. Now I have 5 enchantments. So it currently taps for 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 mana, or 1 land. Okay. Bunch of mana. What you can do here is ponder first, set up your Peer through Depths. You don't really need any of this. I'll just take the Market Festival, and then here. Untap, untap, untap. Take the stream at this point. Everything's untapped. Market Festival again. And now we have no more arcanes in my hand, but I might find one in the deck. Okay, I found one. Got that Peer Through Depths. No shuffle. Then let's go for the Stream of Thought. Target you. Replicate 3 times. That's exactly all the mana I have floating. I'll target myself 2 times and then target you. We'll put back Stream, Ideas, Peer, Ideas. We're just increasing all the gas in the deck. It's awesome. Peer, Deep Analysis, Stream, Peer. Then let's just keep targeting you. I think we want to leave the rest of the stuff in the deck. Yeah. Nothing. They're at 30 in their deck and they scoop it up. We go 3 and 2. That feels good. Some unfortunate losses versus the terror decks. I feel like we could have played that a little bit better. I mean, clearly I could have played around the null in that one spot. But I really enjoy this deck. I hope that you did too. Hopefully you enjoyed watching. Hashtag still listening, right? We'll see you in the next video.